Bali, a province of Indonesia and westernmost of the Lesser Sunda Islands. Bali is one of the most tropical paradise. People worldwide travel to Bali each year to enjoy its sheer natural beauty and hidden gems. Bali, Indonesia, also known as the land of gods. Bali appears through its sheer natural beauty of looming volcanoes and lush terraced rice fields that exude peace and serenity. It is also famous for surfers' paradise. That's why I'm here and I decided to visit this beautiful place with my family this year. The main religion in Balinese culture is Hinduism, but it is quite different from the Indian Hindu religion. In Bali, the religion is closer to what we call as animism, which means the belief in the soul of all things, in our nature particularly. 87% of Balinese people identify as Hindu, which means 1.7% of total Indonesian population, making them the third largest religious group in Indonesia. The 1945 Constitution of Indonesia grants freedom to religion to all its citizens. Most puras are found in the island of Bali, where Hinduism is predominant religion. However, many puras exist in other parts of Indonesia, where significant number of Balinese people reside. Mother Temple of Bisak is the most important, largest and holiest temple in Bali. I was lucky to visit this temple. The picture which I have seen of this temple, trust me, doesn't do justice with this. It's extraordinarily beautiful and one of the landmark of Bali. Another temple is Uluwatu Temple. It is very famous in this island. It is dedicated to Lord Shiva, Ma Durga and Mother Nature and other deities who are worshipped in this temple. And that is why it is known as the land of gods. One of the most famous statue in Bali is Garud Vishnu Kankana statue, also known as GWK statue. It is 75 meters tall and 65 meters wide, which is nearly 30 meters taller than the Statue of Liberty, which is in the US. From the base to the top, it is 122 meters or 400 feet approx. The construction began in 1990 and wasn't finished until 2018. It took 20 years of hard work and funds worth than $100 million. And this is how it looks like finally. We visited this complex, this statue, and I can't describe it in words at how beautiful and magnificent this statue looks like. It was completed in July of that year, but in September, Joko Widodo, the Indonesian president, on 22nd September 2018, finally inaugurated it. It is the tallest statue of a Hindu god anywhere in the world. The statue depicts Lord Vishnu on his vehicle or his mount, the mythical bird Garuda. The material used to make the statue are copper, brass sheet, steel frames and reinforced concrete core, which weighs more than 3.5 tons or more than 3000 kgs. You will be surprised to know that this particular statue attracts more than 500 million tourists each year. The location of the statue at Unggasan Badung, Bali, right across the airport on a top of a hill, seems to be a perfect setting of Garuda to watch over the island. Bali is little far from India, but I guess it's worth visiting. And if given an opportunity, one must come to this country and see that how Hindu worship their gods. Many stage shows also happen in Bali, which are inspired by our epics Mahabharata and Ramayana. I got a chance to witness one of a stage show which was inspired by Ramayana, and how beautifully they showed our epic in such an easy way and with no language, which made it very easier to understand to any language, to any culture. This reminds me of the very famous quote once said by our Honorable Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee when he met Indonesian President, and he said that why your country is following Ramayana and Mahabharata. Answering him, Indonesian President said,
उपासना पद्धति बदली है, संस्कृति नहीं बदली। इंडोनेशिया में बहुत से लोगों ने इस्लाम स्वीकार कर लिया, मगर श्री राम को विस्मृत नहीं किया, श्री राम को भुलाया नहीं। इंडोनेशिया के बाली द्वीप में एक महीने रामायण की लीला होती है।
They speak different language, they eat different food, they live in other country, but they also follow Hinduism, just like we do.
So barefoot there. But in the